Rocco, why do you look like that? What up, YouTube? It's your girl, Lena. I'm officially back with a new video, but before we get this video started, make sure to give it a giant thumbs up. Make sure to make it official by hitting the subscribe button so you never miss a post. Guys, I don't know what I'm going to be talking about today, so I'm going to cut this camera. I just wanted to do the intro and figure out what the fuck I'm going to do, okay? Yeah, okay. Okay, what up, guys? So, today, I think I'm just going to be having a classic story time. He's really into himself. Okay. Well, guys, in case you guys don't know, this lovely face right here, this is my sweet baby boy, Rocco. Yes, this is my sweet baby boy. Yes, this is my sweet baby boy, Rocco. You guys probably have never seen him in a video because he's bad as hell. So every time I fucking have a video, he's locked up. So, yeah. Okay, see? He's trying to fucking bite me. No. So, yeah. I think I'm just gonna do a classic story time. And, yeah. So, I'm gonna be telling you about the time that I met my ex. And, well, I met him off Tinder. First problem? Maybe? Guessing. Okay. So, in August, I was doing my thing. You know, I was on Tinder doing whatever you do on Tinder. Most people are on Tinder for hookups, and that's about it. So, at the time, I knew I wasn't going to get quality off Tinder. And then I had came across a guy, and he looked sort of like a murderer. But, like, he was like a cute murderer. So, me being me, troublesome and all, I decided I was going to actually swipe right on this guy. And we matched. We talked for a little bit. And then we didn't talk anymore. And then a month later, we talked again. And so we were talking and we're like, you know, maybe we should meet, whatever. So I invite this guy over and you know, I got my dog. It's like the first month I had my dog, so I'm still like in the honeymoon phase with my dog. And he comes over. Like, we had a really good fucking first day. Like, we watched Netflix, we talked, we laughed, and I fell asleep on his chest. He left. He didn't spend the night, so he left at like 4 in the morning, whatever. To me, that's not spending the night. Some people might be, but yeah, he left at like 4 in the morning. You know, we said our goodbyes. We were okay. And I was thinking, I'm going to like this guy. And then the second day we hung out, I was really excited to see him. I seen him. We were okay. We were good. We watched Netflix. Once again, we were talking. We were really feeling each other. Then the third day, we got into an argument. And this is like not some like normal argument. Like, we really blew up at each other. Like, we've known each other for some years or something. Like, bro, I don't even know you like this, and we're really having a screaming match like this. And he said some out of the pocket that like I should have walked away. I should have left. I should have known this. No.
Oh, sayonara, my dude.
But I did not. Instead, I was more like, muy bien, like, you good? Like, you know? Yeah. So that was that day. And we both agreed, like, that day we should have just parted ways. And we never did. Like, we should have just parted ways. We knew what it was and what it wasn't. And what it was already toxic. So the next few weeks went by and we argued about little things, whatever. You know, we had our disagreeing going on, whatever. You know, people disagree. Not everyone agrees on the same thing, but we have to agree to disagree. But it seems like for us that was never in the cards. It was agree, or agree. Whichever one of those sounds great to you, do it. So we were both very opinionated people, but also stubborn people. It was hectic. So this guy, We decided to get into a relationship. Knowing all that we know, we decided to still jump on that train, which ended up being a wreck. But so August we were good, we were fine, whatever. September came, we were really pushing it. Like, we were just, boy, we were bad. Like, our first month was literally the worst it could ever be for our first month of a relationship. Like, the first month of our relationship was like 3 years into a relationship. Like, we were there, bro. We were there. Okay? So, I had no hope. I was like, this is not going to get better. We are doing too much. So then, in the middle of September-ish, we just agreed that we need to, I'm trying to think when this was. We need to separate. Okay, so we need to separate. Middle of September, we decided we need to separate. We need to not be together. We kind of just need to be friends and work on it. So that's what we were doing. October was a good month for us. I wouldn't say it was like the best month, but it was better. One of my problems was that he was messy and that he just didn't take the time to clean up after himself, which was irritating because I felt like more of a mom than a girlfriend. And in October, he was really working on that. He was really trying to do better about flushing the fucking toilet, about not peeing on the floor, about cleaning up after himself, not leaving stuff in the microwave, not leaving food out in general. Like, you know, normal stuff. But to him, it just wasn't normal. I guess he just didn't have to do that. His mom did it for him. So, you know, unfortunately, I'm not your mother, so I'm not going to clean up after you. I'm going to check you until it gets done. So, yeah, that's what happened. But he got better at that. October came around. We had a Halloween party. We were good. Like, actually, Halloween day was one of our best days. We were good. Like, we didn't argue. I mean, we did. We had a little argument. But that was probably one of the smallest arguments we've had. Like, he said his part of the story. I said my part of the story. We seen where each other were coming from, and we hashed it out. And that's how it always was supposed to be. But that's never really how it ended up, and that's never really how it was. So, that was unfortunate. But Halloween day was probably one of the best days. So we had a Halloween party at my house, whatever. In November, we decided to call it quits altogether. Because it just got worse. So in November, we decided to call it quits altogether. And we decided we were going to be friends, and we were going to see if one day we could work it out. One day, not anytime soon, whatever. But my one friend, he'd given me the advice to try and make it work, and that's when I tried to make it work the last time, and it didn't work. So we called it quits altogether. And then we ended up getting to a giant fight, and we couldn't even be friends. We just called it quits. So that was where that was. And it's never that I didn't care about this kid. My God. Okay, it's never that I didn't care about this kid. It's never that I didn't like him. We just had a different way of doing things. I was more of clean up after yourself as it's happening. He was more I'll come back to it later type thing. I was more of in the moment type of person, and he wasn't. I was more open. He was more closed. So I was definitely an extrovert. He was definitely an introvert. And, you know, we were definitely completely different people. Like, they say opposites attract, but we were like way out of the spectrum of opposite. Like, we were just all over the place. And what he believed, I didn't believe. What I believed, he didn't believe. And we just could never come to an agreement on anything. And that's completely fine. We can both agree that we cared about each other and that we want the best for each other in the future. And that's one thing that we can't agree on. And I am grateful that we can agree upon that. And I hope he finds someone great. And I hope he finds someone who can accommodate to everything he wants. Because it surely was not me. But yeah, that's the story on how I really like met my ex and how everything really went. Maybe there'll be a story in the near future about how it really freaking ended. But as of legally right now, I cannot release that. So, yeah. I love you guys so, so much. I'll see you guys whenever I see you guys. Like I said, make sure to make it official by hitting that subscribe button so you never miss a post. Everyone says I have a lisp, and I'm starting to hear it as I get older. Because I'm like, subscribe. Like, you know, okay. But it's whatever. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, so I really had to emphasize. Hit that subscribe button. Love you guys so, so much. I'll see you guys whenever I see you guys because you know I have no schedule.